Yesterday you heard about the foundational concept. This is the idea that you build your entire speech on, like the foundation of a house. Today you're going to pick up ideas on how to create a foundational phrase, one sentence, one statement that summarizes your entire talk and serves as a commercial when people talk about you after your speech. Hi, this is Michael Davis of Speaking CPR with your daily dose of public speaking wisdom. So how do you create this foundational phrase? Well, let me give you an example. I have a program called Stand Up, Stand Out Speaking. Now, knowing that I'm a speaking coach and professional speaker, what would you guess the benefit of my program, Stand Up, Stand Out Speaking, is? Well, when I ask this question in workshops and seminars, people say things like, well, I'll stand out from the crowd. Okay, that's an obvious one. You'll have a light shined on you. You will shine as a speaker. You'll be seen as an excellent presenter. Those are all correct. There's not a right or wrong answer to that, but those are along the lines of what I want people to walk away with when they hear the phrase stand up, stand out speaking. So let's look a little deeper into this phrase so you understand why it fits the criteria of a good foundational phrase. First of all, your foundational phrase should have 10 or fewer words. The fewer words, the more likely people are to remember it. Stand up, stand out speaking, 5 words. Secondly, it should be benefit-based, not feature-based. Benefit-based, in this case, means you will stand out when you speak, right? Pretty good benefit for anybody who has to stand in front of an audience. Notice I didn't put in there processes, tools, strategies on how to become a better speaker. That's not what your foundational phrase or your commercial is all about. You have to let the people know what they'll get from it. Third, it's you-focused. It's all about the audience. There's nothing about me, the presenter, or me, my company, Speaking CPR, in that title. It's all about what you will get as the reader or listener. It's easy to say. It rolls off the tongue. There's a rhythm to the phrase. Stand up, stand out speaking. Alliteration with every word beginning with S, repeat of the word stand, and there's definitely, again, a benefit that people remember. It's a phrase that's catchy. There should be an emotional component, if possible, to your phrase. Now, stand up, stand out speaking. Does that make you laugh hysterically or want to cry? No, that's not what I'm talking about with emotion. What I mean is an emotional benefit, some positive. Well, if you stand up and you stand out, that's a good result for speakers, and that is a positive emotion. It's a positive result, so tie that into it also. Now, here's something you should know about creating your foundational phrase. The first version should be a mess. I'm reminded of a phrase I learned from one of my coaches, Craig, years ago. He said, a message is a mess with age. Well, so should your foundational phrase. When I first created Stand Up, Stand Out Speaking, none of those words was in the original version. What I did is I took every benefit I wanted people to get from this program and I wrote it on paper. And it was something like this. Create and deliver a memorable and meaningful message that's so powerful that people can't help but ask you back and refer you to others. You can't remember that phrase 5 seconds after you say it, but it was a beginning. I started with what I had. I shared it with others. I got feedback. I made adjustments. I presented it to other people, got feedback, made adjustments, and I went through that process over and over again. And it took me months to get to the point where I went from that probably 30-word phrase down to those 5. Stand up, stand out speaking. But when I gave that version, people understood exactly what I was about, and they were drawn to that and wanted to learn more. So there you have it. That's how you create your foundational phrase. Just like developing a speech, a 30-second networking pitch, anything that has potential value to you is going to take some work. But I promise you it's worth the effort. It will pay off many times because people will be drawn to you because you will have a benefit that they know you can provide. See you on the next Daily Dose of Public Speaking Wisdom.